Hey there, everyone. We are doing CSS Daily for April 21st. Did I do the 20th? Yes, I did the 20th. For April 21st. I'm going to go through the HTML and what we have for CSS just to be familiar with kind of where we're starting. We have a market card. Has a background color that needs to be set. If you don't set it, it will cost you, I promise. I don't see anything that says border, but I feel like there's a border. Interesting. Okay. We have a header, and we have a different background color for the header. We have header text, which I assume is Green Valley Farm. We have the stall number, which is stall 14. I don't know how that's different than stall name. Yeah, not sure. We have a color badge background. That's this thing over here, and then some badge text. We have a color divider. Maybe there's a border on the bottom of the header that is hard to see. Oh, there's a divider. There's a div right here. We'll have to see what that thing is. Yeah, we'll have to see what that thing is. Okay. Then we have an item. All of these are items. One of them is featured. So that'll get its own featured background and featured border. But otherwise, all of those items, produce item, yeah, they're all produce items and they will all get the item background. Yeah, item background. And then we have color item border. Okay. Okay. Color produce name, produce price. Then we have a footer background. We have a couple dots down there. Then we have some tag text and an hours text. Okay. Okay, that's what we have. Let's jump in. I'm going to put an outline on this so I can see it on cue solid. We're going to do a height of 300 pixels. We're going to do a width of 450 pixels. We're going to see if that's anywhere near close. It's kind of close-ish. Height's going to be 310, 315, and width is going to be 455. And we're going to do overflow clip, and we're going to do background var bg. We have a lot of bg's. Color card bg. Okay, let's do that. Why is that not matching better? I would think that would be color card bg. I would think that would be a better match than it is. Let's keep working. All right, background, ACK ground, var, header, background. There's that. We need border radius, say 15 pixels. This is going to be height 100 pixels. That's much too tall. 80, 70 to something like that. This is going to get display flex. Justify content space between. It's going to get padding of 20 pixels. It's going to get line items center, and header left is going to get a color var text color item color. Isn't there a color header text? We're gonna leave it there for now. We're gonna work on some of the other things. Produce grid. That's going to get a display grid template columns 1FR 1FR, and then each of those produce items are going to get a display flex direction column. They're going to get a background of var item background. They're going to have a border of var, it's going to be, I don't know, 2 pixels, solid var item border. And we need a semicolon there. Okay. This is going to have some padding, and it's going to have some gap, and these are going to have border radius of 10 pixels, and now they're kind of getting close-ish. They're not tall enough, I don't think. Height 100 pixels. That's too tall, but that's okay. 80. That looks not terrible. Let's go down to the footer, card footer. It's going to get a background var vg footer background. It's going to get a display flex. It's going to get a justify content space between. Maybe that's right. Maybe it's not. Okay. We're going to go back up to the top and start getting some more stuff in place. Why do I only have 17% match? It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. We're going to find stall number, stall name, open badge, produce grid, produce item, featured. It's going to get a background var feature item featured VG, and it's going to get a border 2 pix solid var something with featured border. Okay. That got 33%. Why is it still so bad? We're going to go back to the footer, and we're going to say height 50 pixels. That's a little bit better. We're going to take some padding out of the top of this. So it's going to be 15 pixels. And 15. Whoops, not 115. That looks okay-ish. Now the height of these needs a little more, or a little less maybe? 70? 75? No, that's worse. 90? 90 looks a little bit better. 95? No, that's too much. 85? And then there needs to be more gap. That's better. And let's come back up on the width of the card. Let's make it 460. That's a little bit better. Okay, now let's work on this little tag thing over here. Open badge, background var, something to do with badges, badge background, color, var, something to do with badges, badge text. I'm in the diff view and I can't really see what's going on. We're going to have a border radius of 10 pixels. We're going to have a width of 40 pixels, more 60. That's close. Display flex place content center, font size 12 pixels, height 20 pixels, align items center, font weight bold, a little bit wider, 65, no, 55. That's close. Let's work on the stall name. It's going to be a font size of 20 pixels. That's actually not that bad. Stall number is going to be a font size of, let's try 18. Let's try 16. That looks correct. Let's come down to our item cards again. Produce icon. Let's give our item cards a little padding. 10 pixels. Maybe it's 15 on the side. 12. I don't know. 15's not terrible. Produce icon, produce name. It's going to get a color of var item. Nope. Let's look at colors. Color. Where's anything that says item? Item background, item border, item featured, produce name. That's what I want. And then we're going to have a font size of, I don't know what it is, 18 pixels. That's way too big. 14, 13. That looks closer. Then we're going to have a produce price. It's going to have a color. It's going to be var, something to do with price, produce price. It's going to have a font size of 12 pixels. The produce item, yeah. Okay. I'm going to do, I don't know what I'm going to do. 15 seconds. I'm not going to do much. Display flex. It's already flexed in column of gap, 2 pixels. Yeah, we're out of time. I feel like that should have been a better than 63% match. I do feel like that. I don't know. I don't know. Something is off, and I don't know where it is. Anyway, that's the score I got. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.